Welcome to our Doctor's Natural Weight Loss Workshop. My name is Jessie, and in this presentation, you'll learn about obesity, why we're obese, and why it's nearly impossible for you to lose fat with traditional diet and exercise. Typically, losing 10 pounds of fat with normal dieting equals a loss of 2 pounds of fat, 2 pounds of water, and 6 pounds of lean muscle mass. This is why typical diets don't work. Dream Drops actually burns off your abnormal fats for fuel while preserving lean muscle mass. The most important part of our program is that it has reproducible results that can happen to everyone. So 75% of Americans are overweight or obese, and half will be obese by 2025. That's nuts. Then you can also see how your weight is directly related to your mortality rates. And then 57 million are pre-diabetic due to weight issues, and 117 billion are spent on health-related obesity problems every year. So here's a slide that shows the 10-year growth rates of obesity in America. Since the 90s, our obesity problem is getting worse and we're becoming fatter by the decade. So it's important that you know that being overweight is literally killing you. Do you know what the top three causes of death linked to obesity are? Yeah, heart disease and stroke, cancer, prescription drugs, and soon to be diabetes. More shocking than all this is that according to the Mayo Clinic, if you decrease your weight by 5 to 10%, then you can slash your risk of disease by half. So the reality is that weight problems are simply killing us. Over the past 20 years, the number of children who are overweight have nearly doubled. Life expectancy will decline by as much as 5 years unless aggressive efforts are made. And this is crazy. So in 2000, 400,000 deaths were related to obesity. That same year, 435,000 deaths were related to tobacco. That means for any of you who believe that smoking is unhealthy and causes disease, being overweight is just as gross and unhealthy for you as smoking. According to Stanford, skinny fat is on the rise. Skinny fat is when you have an individual who otherwise looks thin, has a low body weight, but excess abnormal fat or visceral fat. So not even skinny people are safe. So what's important to understand is that your goals are typically fat loss rather than weight loss. Now there's three types of fat. There's structural, which are the good kind, the good padding for your cells, the normal, the reserve fat for a rainy day, and the abnormal, and that's that excess layer on the hips, belly, thighs, and buttocks, also known as the band of death. So if you want to lose fat, then you need to be able to burn fat. The problem is that you're no longer a fat burner anymore. You're actually a sugar burner. So let me explain. We've been told that fat is the enemy for years. Um, but simultaneously, we've also been told to eat sugar in the form of like breads, rice, grains, things like that. And do you guys know who told us to eat sugar? Yeah. So in 1992, the USDA put out this lovely pyramid. And back then, we hadn't realized that pastas and things like that could turn into sugar so fast within the body. But over time, we've become efficient at burning sugar for energy and less efficient at burning fat. So what we know today is that sugar burners have imbalances in hormones called leptin and ghrelin. So what's interesting is that when the body is skinny, you're more likely to be efficient at utilizing leptin, and when you're heavy, you're not. So it's kind of a catch-22. The more leptin you have, the more likely you will become resistant to it. You'll eat more, burn less fat, but create this vicious cycle. Do you know what foods cause leptin resistance? Yeah, the sugar ones: flour, grains, rice, pasta, potatoes, things like that. So weight loss is actually more of a hormone issue than anything else. The problem is that most people are unable to balance their hormones naturally, and injecting hormones or taking hormone therapies is certainly not as safe, at least if you want to avoid cancer. The Dream Drops weight loss program is an all-natural appetite suppressant, non-hormonal, non-HCG, and it regulates the body in losing stored fat. It facilitates and maintains a safe state of ketosis. Basically, that's using fat for energy, and it's also a rapid kickstart to safe weight loss. This is why the Dream Drops weight loss system was developed. So the way this program works is that we have a regulated non-starvation caloric intake of 12 to 1500 calories a day, along with minimal exercise routine, which some of you will be happy about. The Dream Drops and the raspberry ketones are a liquid that go under your tongue So they go straight into your bloodstream. And as powerful as this is, you need a doctor to have access to this while going through the program. So we also provide a complete liquid nutrition system that will replace all your vitamin and mineral supplements. So why the liquid nutrition? Well, on average, our clients lost 25% more weight in the 42-day program, and it also improved blood panels such as cholesterol, blood sugar, and it has a 97% absorption rate. It, compared to the pills, which have about 18% absorption rate. It also bridges the hunger gap between lunch and dinner. So this is a 42-day program, 2 to 3 week maintenance phase. We'll take pictures before and after in order to show you the results. We will also track your measurements throughout the process. Unlike the HCG diet, there's a variety of foods, no prepackaged meals, and most people lose up to 70% of the weight the first 21 days. So there's two bottles in the kit. There's a blue bottle and a red bottle. The blue bottle is the Dream Drops. It helps suppress appetite, reduce cravings, and burns the excess fat. The Dream Drops is the raspberry ketones. It actually slices into fat as opposed to other diets where it actually just shrinks the fat cells. So this actually breaks them up and gets rid of them. So I have a few success stories to show you. So this is Chris. He lost 23 pounds in 3 weeks. So ladies, notice how his love handles are gone. Pretty awesome. This is Dr. Mike Chandler. He's the co-founder of Dream Drops. He also invented it. He lost 28 pounds in 30 days. She's awesome. So this is Karen, also known as Moo Moo. You can see why. But she lost 104 pounds in 20 weeks. So here's her testimonial. I just finished my second round of Dream Drops. As of this morning, I've lost 104 pounds, gone from size 20 to a size 10, 12. I'm the healthiest I've ever been in my life. Thanks, Dr. Mike, for allowing me to get my life back. Her husband also did the program, and he lost 40 pounds. And he's also aiming to lose that last 10 too by working out. So pretty cool. This is Stan the Cookie Monster over here. You can see, I mean, he's just done an incredible job as well. But now he's known as Stan the Marathon Man. He just completed his first half marathon in a time of 2 hours, 29 minutes. And he's 49 years old. So that's awesome. So this is Heidi. The reason why we show you hers is she lost 25 pounds in 40 days, but she wasn't that overweight to begin with. Kind of just goes to show you that anyone can do this diet. You don't have to be overweight. You just want to be healthy. So she lost 25 pounds, looks great now. And then this is actually her husband. He's down 18 pounds in 40 days, but see how his little gut is gone there? So yeah, these people did great. If you guys have any questions, please come in and we can chat about it. Bye.